So one thing we have to set immediately is the width. So the width will come from the container. So let's move this lower like that, so that we already have the container, then we can check its width. So to check a container's actual width is to do, let's use get bounding client rect. It's a mouthful, like that. So what this thing does is, let me actually just show you here the result of this. We're just going to do a console.log right there. So this won't contain just the width, it's going to contain information about this bounding box, but we're just going to get the width from this. So let's give it a try. Let me refresh. Let's go here and see. So this is the DOM rectangle that was returned. So it shows a lot of information where this item is in the X and the Y, the width, the height, the top, the right, bottom, and the left. So quite an amount of information, but we just need the width. So what I will do is just get the width directly from there, like that, dot width. So yeah, that's the width there. So I think we may need the width as well. Let me put the width in here, since we are resizing the images to that exact width. And then what else do we need? So we have our width, we've passed it down there. We have our container. Okay. Actually, why do we need this container? Oh, we will need it. We will need to resize it in its height. So width there, and then one more remaining is the images themselves, because we need to resize them. So let me put the images here and the width there. So let me just copy this sequence here, resize images, and paste it here. Okay, so now we just need to loop through the images one at a time, and that is images. So image I dot style dot width will be equal to the width here. Not to forget the pixels, like that. So yeah, let's see that in action. Uh-oh, not good. Style dot width is equal to width plus pixel. Okay, so before we do this, let's do a console.log for width. Let's see what the value of width is. Okay, so the width is 0. Definitely not good. So what exactly happened here again? Let's do this, and let's put a return here, just so we can see what's happening. So width and height at 0, and I didn't notice this. So there's nothing wrong with the code, it's just width and height are 0 on this thing. Okay, so let's put the code back. Okay, so it seems we're getting the wrong image here, the wrong values from the wrong container, because the slider images is the one that moves left to right, which contains a series of images, but so we should be getting from the slider container instead. So what I will do is make a duplicate here and do that slider container and slider container there. Then that's what I will use for the width here. Okay, yeah, so let's try that. Oh, not working either. Okay, so slider container width. Let's see what the console says. So console.log, and it still says 0. So let's go at slider container here. Let's see what are the slider container. There we go. This was the wrong flex here actually. So let me remove that and put it on the slider container. How was that even working? Okay, so it's working now. Okay, but these guys down here are big. Now the reason these guys are big here is because what happened was let me come back here. What's happening here is that we are scaling the images and then we are copying whatever is in there down here. Now the scaling of the images carries with it a width style, so we are better off scaling the images after we copy to the other side. So once we copy what's here to there before we add the width parameter, then we can scale these ones up. So if I refresh now, I should get a good result, and there we go. So the reason we did all these gymnastics here is so that if I happen to change the width at the top here, I say 840 and refresh, you see this adjusts, and then this adjusts as well. But these guys are growing bigger and not cool, guys. So what I want to do is go to the slider, no, the left and the right. Where is this? Left, right. So what I want to do is to change the SVG in there. So I'll duplicate this, right, and say SVG. Then I will give it a very specific width. Maybe maybe that's too much. Let's try 50 pixels. This is the right side so that we can see the difference. Okay, there we go. That looks more reasonable. So I will copy this for the left side as well. And just put that there. So width 50%. No, SVG, not forgetting that. Okay, so there we go, there we go. Click, click, click. Okay, so since we have several other images here, what I will do is go back here. Wait, this is the wrong place. This is the wrong place as well. Okay, so slider files in here. So let me copy these other files, a few more of these, maybe 3 more. Let's come back to www folder, images, and paste. So I'll do number 5, change that to 5, change that to 6, change to 7. Now let's come back here and see how that will fare. 5, 6, 7. And there we go. So we have 7 images now. Okay, so very good. It's now adapting to the situation. All right, so now that our slider is done, we can create the uploading section.